Welcome back. France edged past Belgium to win their 10th Davis Cup title in a keenly contested final in Lille. Lucas Pouille crushed Steve Darcis 6-3, 6-1, 6-love to give the hosts a 3-2 victory in the final. Pouille was never threatened in the decisive rubber after David Goffin had given Belgium both their points with impressive displays in the singles. It is their first title since they beat Australia away in 2001. To football, former Super Eagles striker Victor Ikpeba has set a quarter-final target for Nigeria at next year's FIFA World Cup in Russia. A former Monaco star says it's high time the Eagles break the round of 16 ceiling, adding that expectations are very high after their impressive qualifying campaign. Meanwhile, in the English Premier League, Everton's troubled under caretaker manager David Unsworth continued as they slumped to a heavy 4-1 defeat at Southampton. Goals from Dusan Tadic, Stephen Davis and a brace from Charlie Austin gave the Saints victory. Elsewhere, Alexis Sanchez scored an injury-time penalty to give Arsenal victory over Burnley at Turf Moor. The spot kicked was awarded by referee Lee Mason after defender James Tarkowski, pushed Aaron Ramsey. League leaders Manchester City came from behind to beat 2-1 Huddersfield and secure an 11th successive Premier League victory. 2022 FIFA World Cup host Qatar has unveiled the design for its Ras Abu Aboud Stadium in the capital Doha, saying it will be the first of its kind that will be fully dismountable and reusable after the World Cup. A 40,000-seater stadium will be built using shipping containers on the Doha waterfront and is due for completion at the end of 2020. Qatar values sustainability and a legacy that sees the cost hosting the World Cup benefit others long after the showcase event has ended.
The inspiration for the design came from our desire to ensure that we leave a legacy in every stadium. And because the location of Ras Abu Aboud is so special, and more importantly, it has a value, an investment value, commercial value, because of its location, we decided that the stadium had to be completely dismountable. And for that to happen, the technical team worked very diligently to ensure the most efficient design that can be of a stadium that can be demounted very, very quickly and very efficiently. And accordingly, they utilized cargoes container cargoes that can be developed and built in a very quick time, and at the same time disassembled just as quickly, very efficiently, and cost.
Well, Terry Bottas has won the season-end Grand Prix ahead of teammate and world champion Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton appeared quicker in the second part of the race, but could not get close enough to challenge for the lead as Bottas won from pole position. Sebastian Vettel was a distant third in his Ferrari. Away from sports news, Robert Mugabe will not go completely out of Zimbabwe's politics, but will now begin to play the role of elder statesman, providing political counsel to the new president. So says the Jesuit priest who helped negotiate his resignation, Father Fidelis Mukonori. Concerning recent political events in the country, he said he could not confirm reports that the former leader was granted $10 million to ease himself out of office, but that the military takeover came in response to Mr. Mugabe's decision to position Grace, his wife, as his successor and sack Emerson Mnangagwa from the vice presidency. He denied a report published in the Zimbabwean Standard newspaper that Mugabe cried and lamented betrayal by his lieutenants when he agreed to step down. He also explained why the former president did not announce that he was stepping down as expected when he addressed the nation on November 19th. 2 people have been killed in a major explosion in China's port city of Ningbo. The blast, which injured dozens of people, occurred at a factory in the Jiangbei district, causing some nearby buildings to collapse. Industrial accidents are common in China and have prompted growing calls for better safety standards. The government claims to have been tightening site inspections and toughening punishments for safety lapses, but fatalities are still on the rise this year. Police have launched an investigation to determine the cause of the latest explosion. 40 people have been injured when a dance floor in the Spanish island of Tenerife collapsed. People fell through the floor to the basement of the Butterfly Disco pub at about 2:30 a.m. local time this morning. The injured were from different countries, including Spain, France, the UK, Belgium and Romania. The club is in a shopping center in Playa de las Americas, a clubbing hotspot in the south of the Spanish island, popular with tourists. Emergency services rushed to the club following reports that about 4 square feet of its floor had given way. And the main news again. The Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, today pledged to provide adequate security in Numan Council of Adamawa State as residents of some communities fled their homes over rumored plan of attacks by herdsmen. Also today, President Muhammadu Buhari applauded the level of progress made in the rehabilitation of 106 Chibok girls freed from Boko Haram captivity, as he reaffirmed his commitment towards rescuing the remaining girls. And at least 2 people were killed today as a blast rocked the Chinese city of Ningbo in south of Shanghai. That is the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.